Hello there my old friends, thanks a million for clicking on this video. Hope you're all keeping healthy and well, and I hope you all have a good weekend. And thanks for all the likes and shares and comments, the subs, the whole lot, the whole shebang. Thanks a million. Brilliant crowd. Just a quick word on today. Nothing. Two winners, two non-runners in the second. It's not good enough. Very bad 5 days. So I've decided to rewind the clock back 3 weeks to where it all started. Okay? I'm going to pick out 2 meetings a day. I'm going to go through the whole 2 meetings. 7 or 8 races in each meeting, whatever it is. And then I'm going to give you a lucky 31 out of the same 2 meetings. That's the best. I think that's the best way to go about it, because I was hitting 6 and 7 winners a day, you know what I mean? Now, it's not all about winning all the time. There's a picture now that I took today off my laptop. These are professional tipsters that people pay up to €50, £50 a month for their tips. And look at their results. Look at those results for professional tipsters. That's the way the game goes. Like I said, I'm going to pick out 2 meetings. I'm going to go back to square one where I started. I'm going to pick out 2 meetings a day. And I'm going to give you a lucky 31 at the end of it. Right, we'll mosey on. Enough blah blah blah, Kenny. Right, tomorrow, Saturday, the 13th of June, I picked out York and Sandown. And the first race, the 150 at York, I picked out number 5, Humble Spark. Miss Natasha Cookson for Jim Goldie. I tell you now, people, start following Jim Goldie and Richard Fahey. They're hitting form. Humble Spark, number 5, is 5 to 1. Okay, race 2 at York is the 150. The 225, sorry. And I didn't fancy the favourite here whatsoever. So I went for a big outsider. And this is the way I played my bets 3 weeks ago, starting off. And I was getting some bangers. I went for horse number 17. Jack Dixon, Tim Easterby have 4 in this, I think, 3 or 4. But I just went for an each way bet. Now, you don't have to bet in every race. I'm going to give you a lucky 31 at the end of the video. Number 17 is called Sun. Sun, S-O-N, Sun. And my son is 28 to 1. That's an each way in the 225. The 3rd race at York is at 3 o'clock. I've gone through this race 7 or 8 times. Very, very hard race. So I'm going to go for number 1. Alquerum. Clifford Lee for Carl Burke. And he's 9 to 4. Favourite. That's 3. Number 4, the 4th horse at York is in the 335. And I went for number 18. Right down the bottom. I think that's the Australian jockey that's after coming over to ride in the big race at Royal Ascot next week. I'm telling you now, people, we're going to pick out some winners next week. I'm even wearing my Royal Ascot hat. Anyway, where was I? Picked out number 18, yeah, Sack Lloyd riding for Willie Haggis. I loves all these horses with thunder or something like that in their name. Thunder Call is the fourth horse at York. Thunder Call. Where are you, baby? He's 11-2 favourite. Right, that's 4 horses at York. The 5th race at York is the 4:15. And again, I didn't really like the favourite until I see Charlie Appleby hitting form, like, you know what I mean? He's going to hit form at some stage and he's going to fucking clear up. He's going to clear up. But anyway, I went for the second fav. I went for number 6 in the 4:15 at York. Stardom Glory. Kieran Fallon for Hugo Palmer. And he's 15-8, second favourite. Right. The 6th race at York. I went for number 1. Now I don't know how many, I think he have 2 rides tomorrow, 3, could have 2 or 3 at York, Ryan Moore. But he's not going over there for the fresh air and the sun, I tell you that much. I went for number 1, Point of Contact, Ryan Moore for Andrew Baldwin. And Point of Contact is 5-2, very, very strong favourites. I probably should have went for an each way in that race. But anyway, that's the 6th horse. The last race at York is the 5:25, 7 minutes in. The 5:25, and I went for number 6, Winged Messenger. Tom Kiley Marshall for Miss Judy Comancho. She's yet to hit form yet as well. But she can pull out these big handicaps. 22 declared to run, 6 furlong handicap, class 4. I went for number 6. Winged Messenger is 9-1. Back him each way, I suppose. Right, that's York out of the way. But this is the way I started off 3 to 4 weeks ago. Went through the whole card. Shut up, Kenny. Sandown. The second card is Sandown. And the first race is the 132. That's Sandown. I hope some of you are picking out your own tips and winning a few bob. Because it's that time of year, like, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy to get the winners. You see what I put up earlier from professional tipsters? Nothing. There's none of them getting nothing. Anyway, the first race at Sandown Park, the 132. I went for Billy the Kid, the 3rd favourite. Billy Loughnane. He's riding number 4, the Joker, for Jane Chapelhyde. And the Joker is 4-1. Second race at Sandown is the 205. And I've gone for number 7, Distant Shore. Ray Dawson for Roger Verdon. He've horses spread all over the place tomorrow, Roger. he should get a couple of winners. But anyway, I went for number 7, 8 to 1 each way. The third race at Sandown, to 242, I went for number 3. Appleby have two in the race, and he mightn't win with any of them, but the strongest form, 242. No, I thought I wrote down Words of Truth. I didn't. I went for the second. These are going to be battling for favours all day tomorrow. Charlie Appleby's 2 horses. I went for number 3, Military Code, ridden by Billy the Kid, Billy Loughnane again. Now George Bowie have a lot of horses out tomorrow, and Billy the Kid has gone to Sandown. Military Code is gone into 9 to 4 favours as I speak. The 4th race at Sandown. Now remember, I'll be picking out the lucky 31 out of all these horses. The 4th race at Sandown is the 317. And I went for number 9, Hot Cash. Colin Rodriguez for Jack Channon. Hot Cash is 9 to 1 each way. And I just had to go for a second horse in this race. Each way. Number 6, my eldest son. His name is Sean. And Seffi Osborne and Jamie Osborne. I think he was hit with a band today, Jamie Osborne, as far as I was reading. But they're a good combination. They're a good combination. And Sean is 40 to 1 each way. So that's 2 each way horses in the 317. The 355 at Sandown, 12 minutes in. The 355 at Sandown, I went for number 8, Spirit of Saxony, one of my favourite combinations. Charles Bishop for Eve Johnton Howson. Now I think there's a strong favourite, there's not, there's 2 giant favourites. Anyway, he's 8 to 1. Good each way bet. That's the 355 at Sandown, number 8. The second last race at Sandown is the 432. Only a little 6-runner race. It's not great racing tomorrow anywhere. Roll on Tuesday. Roll on Tuesday. 3 more days to the biggest flat racing meeting in Britain. The 442, I went for number 5. Again, he's not strongly fancied, but it's a maiden. Yeah, I knew it was a maiden. 1 mile 2 maiden. A maiden class 2, 20 grand. That's crazy. It's the biggest race on the card, and it's only a maiden. But anyway, 33. Tom Marquand for Andrew Baldwin. That's number 5 in the 432, 3 to 1. Right, the last race at Sandown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 race card. The last race, the 507, I went for number 3. Oisin Murphy for James Owen. Percy Shelley. I went over and over and over this race. And I fancied number 8. But anyway, I went for number 3, Percy Shelley. 7 to 2 favour. 7 to 2 second favours. Right. 4, you should have wrote down the numbers, Kenny. 3, 6. I think that's 14 horses altogether. Now, my lucky 31 out of those 2 meetings. The first horse is in the 150 at York, number 5. The second horse is in the 3 o'clock at York, number 1. The third horse of my lucky 31 is in the fourth race, the 3:35 at York. Number 18, 9-2. And the fourth horse is also at York in the 4:50. Number 1, 5-2. And the last leg of my lucky 31 is in the 2:42 at Sandown. Number 3, 9-4. I'm going to keep it as simple as that for now on, people. And see, can we up the ante? I need to up the ante. Okay? Friday night. Look, if you fancy any of them runners, back them. But gamble responsibly, like I always say. Now I thought I had a good Heinz picked out for today. I started off well, non-runner and 2 winners, then boom, just went out the window. That's the way racing goes. Excuse me. You can only try your best. Alright, hopefully we'll have a good Ride Ascot next week. But I think that's a good lucky 31 for tomorrow. So, it's up to you, my friends. Keep watching the videos. Keep your comments coming is the main thing. I'm not worried about the subs or anything like that. Starting to get to know a lot of people. It's nice. So I wish you a safe weekend and hopefully you'll win a few bob. Now I'll more than likely do a video tomorrow night for Sunday. And then I might take Monday off and study hard for Tuesday, but I've about 9 horses already wrote down for next week at Royal Ascot. And they're from the trainer's mouth. Right, now the trainers don't always get it right, but we'll see what the prices are, we'll see what the draws are. So that's it for now, a 17-minute video. Wish you all the best of luck. God bless, love you all. Kenny from Tipperary is going to down 8 cans and listen to a bit of YouTube. Lovely old music. Good night and God bless. Take care, my friends.